Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Report, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, Rashad Murphy, and Davion Murphy was found guilty of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder in the Julio Foolio trial.
State of Florida versus Isaiah Jermaine Chance, case number 24 CF 11996A, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 2, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged. State of Florida versus Sean Andre Gathright, case number 24 CF 11996C, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 2, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged. State of Florida versus Rashad Trayvon Murphy, case number 24 CF 11996D, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 2, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged. In the state of Florida versus Davion Rashad Murphy, case number 24 CF 11996E, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged.
The foe either received life in prison or the death penalty. Sean Gathright, he took the stand and begged the jury to spare his life.
Xavier Edwards. 25C, Gino Norris. And you saw the autopsy photos of Charles Jones. My question to you is, after you and your friends inflicted that carnage on June 23rd, and as you were running States 2059C, this is actually you running to shoot them, but when you were running back past that Tesla, were you feeling a lot of trauma at that point?
It was so long ago, I try to not remember anything from that night.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with that AR-15 in your hands?
Like I said, I try to remember nothing from that night.
Was it traumatic to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15? Was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands from firing it?
Sustain the objection.
Were you feeling remorse as you were getting back into the Impala?
Like I said, I just try to focus on today and moving forward.
You serious?
So the next day, that Impala, that was your car. You drove that around, right? It was your mom's, but you drove that car, correct?
Yes, sir, it was my mother's car.
Right. And that was the car you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa in, correct?
I'm going to object to be on stuff.
I'm working to a point, Your Honor.
Okay, why don't we just get there?
All right. So this car, this Impala that you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa in with Mr. Chance and Miss Andrews, the one that you drove in tandem with the Silver Cruise, the same car that you utilized to drive the assault team, the shooting team, which you were a part of that night. That same car that you drove around Tampa in the early morning hours for several hours, tracking, stalking, and hunting Charles Jones and his entourage.
Sustain.
That same Impala, you drove that to Polk County the next day, and you dropped it at your grandmother's house, right? The same grandmother who came in here last night and testified for you, correct?
Overruled. Go ahead. You can answer that question.
Isn't that correct?
What is the question?
You dropped the Impala, the one that had all of these shooters in it, the one that was utilized in this murder, that was such a vital cog in this plan. You dropped it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale, didn't you?
I'm here to testify about today.
No, you're not. Are you going to answer that question, or are you going to avoid it? Because that's not what I asked what you were doing here today. I think we all understand what you're here to do today, what you're testifying about. I'm asking you specifically about your remorse. Were you remorseful when you dropped that car off and left it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale?
I did go to my grandmother's house.
Were you feeling remorse when you hugged her and got into the 4Runner and left her with the Impala after you wiped it down?
Sir, I'm just telling you that today I would like to express my remorse to the family and to the court.
I understand what you're trying to do today. I'm asking you, since you're trying to convince this jury that you're remorseful, were you feeling remorse that next day or later that day?
I don't remember these days in detail, how I was feeling, what I was thinking.
What about later that night when you went to Orlando? Were you feeling remorse when you were out partying at Club Parlay, celebrating what you had done that day?
That was my sister's birthday party.
What did you feel any remorse while you were drinking Don Julio tequila and putting that in your video?
There's a motion party you cannot get in. Don Julio on drink gin.
And throwing gang signs?
I'm here to testify about today, sir. We've all seen the evidence. We've all reviewed everything.
Mr. Chance, it's not time for you now to make speeches. You've politely answered your counsel's questions. Can you not answer the state's questions? Is there something about my question you don't understand?
I was getting to
I'm sorry, Mr. Gathright. I called you Mr. Chance. Excuse me.
I was getting to my answer. Like I said, I've seen all the evidence.
Well, we've all seen all the evidence.
Yes,
right?
sir. That's true.
And after all that evidence came in, and this jury based their true verdict on that, convicting you, now you're taking accountability? Is that correct?
Sustain the objection. I think the question on the table was remorse about Orlando. Okay?
It is, Your Honor.
You just need to answer that question.
So I'm going to ask you very specifically, okay? So try to focus with a laser beam here, Mr. Gathright. Were you feeling remorse when you were in Club Parlay in Orlando drinking Don Julio? Were you feeling remorse for what you did earlier that day?
I don't remember how I was feeling or what I was thinking.
Charleston White reacted to Sean Gathright taking the stand, but before I play the clip, I just want to say to everybody that's in the streets, don't wait until it's too late to want to change. And don't let your emotions trick you out your freedom or to an early grave. Check out this clip, and if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
No, man, I wore that yellow nigga Pooh Shiesty, where Pooh Shiesty shooters. I'm sorry, Julio, Foolio. Where that yellow? There you go.
Mr. Gathway's age, physical abilities, things like that. Do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes, with my experience, not only just in prosecuting.
I just want to address the court today, and I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man, take responsibility, and express my feelings.
Boys and girls, y'all hear me out. Boys and girls, let me put my yellow on. Let me put my yellow on. Pretty in the mother. Finna go down there to that penitentiary and got to fight for that. They say them yellow be cute in prison to them. Say the boy done got up on the stand. The boy done got up on the stand with that hot yellow. I like his buddy. I like Big Blackie. Big Blackie sitting up there shaking his head, looking at the newspaper saying, man, bitch. Shit, Big Blackie looking at me, man. So listen to the yellow boy. I done had time to think. No, you ain't. Nigga, y'all ain't been gone 5 years, shit. Listen, you just can't fight. You ain't from where you're from, so you in jail in Tampa. You from Jackson. Hard for mama and them to come see you. The boy, if you was in Jackson, them little come down there and see you, but it's hard for them to skip to Malou down there to go through that visitation shit to come see you from Jackson. Remember what y'all did. Nigga, don't you nigga got that turtleneck. That motherfucking turtleneck. I hate good hair. I'm not bullshit. Yeah. I can't stand a cute ass with some good hair over here playing tough. Back in my day, it was only one yellow nigga out of one neighborhood, maybe two at the most, his little brother. But there wasn't no bunch of tough yellow niggas. Never in history have you been able to go into a room and say, I need 20 tough yellow niggas right now. And you got 20 of them can go, and they warriors. Never, ever in history. It's a one in a few out of yellow niggas. That's why they so motherfucked up. See, most yellow niggas play smooth. When you catch you one like this here, and he was out in front of the car shooting. He chased the car down. Yeah, he beating the little up to get the drop on him. He done played the most gangster. But he ain't got the most pain. Big Blackie got the most pain. That's why Big Blackie sitting up there like Mad Dog, nigga, on Good Time. Nigga, Mad Dog like this in court. Man, this nigga sitting straight up. Man, that nigga sitting straight up. That's how I was sitting on the stand though. Yeah, I had a pretty suit on too. I don't know, a burgundy motherfucker me silk nylon. That bitch silk and nylon. Yeah. That's when I had them Giorgio Brutinis on up on that motherfucker. Now, listen to the boy. Yeah, man, I done got mad at these gangsters all over again.
Take responsibility and express my feelings about what has, this whole situation.
If I was the judge right now, say, get his ass off that stand. You mean responsibilities and no, nigga, you ain't even listen. The punishment phase ain't even started yet. You ain't been through shit. You still in the county. Those niggas in the county is rough looking. Boy, he got a perfect hairdo. Boy, damn near look like a free world face nigga. Get him. Yeah.
That's what I plan on doing.
Start up. We don't want to hear that shit.
I just want to address the court today, and I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man, take responsibility.
Bailiff, get him down. He done f***ed up already, boy. Dope, you don't want to. What you mean you not gonna dispute nothing? You had a whole goddamn week or 2 weeks of your goddamn dumb ass lawyer disputing. Your Honor, they've been disputing shit all week long. How you gonna come behind the lawyer who been disputing? I ain't gonna dispute nothing. You can't, stupid, yellow, handsome boy. But listen. Say, I ain't gonna try to dispute nothing. You drove your mama car. Say, you better not try to dispute a mama thing. That wasn't that your mama car. You drove your mama car. Boy, these dumb with these guns. Man, they got to be the dumbest criminals ever in the history. Them niggas documented the whole killing. And they celebrated. And they that pretty little girl the whole weekend. You can't tell me Yellow Boy wasn't and Big Blackie wasn't. Big Blackie was getting them some, because Big Blackie, well, everybody scared of Big Blackie. Big Blackie was the last one to get caught, I think, 2 years. Now, Big Blackie with the shit. Why, nigga, they done killed grandmama.
Take responsibility and express my feelings.
You ain't got no more feelings. After you kill somebody, you ain't got no mother feelings. That's valid. After you kill somebody, yellow man, you ain't got no more feelings. I want my feelings. Man, them feelings. Yeah, and you ain't sorry. Listen, you ain't been and you can't be sorry and you was just killer last year. You was just killer last year. Now all of a sudden, you want us to fast forward to the day, I'm sorry and I want to express my feelings. I think everybody playing, boy. You don't feel nothing. You probably want to get high again. Yeah. You want to get high naturally again. Yeah. You want to hug your mama outside that motherfucking county jail window wall. Yeah. No, you ain't sorry. You ain't suffered yet, boy. The consequences and the punishment phase of your consequences and your choices and your decision ain't even kicked in yet. Y'all still down there. Y'all still down there telling foo-foo jokes. You ain't made it to the chain gang yet. Y'all ain't made it to that Florida chain gang. But from what I hear, Tampa Bay got a jail and shape a nigga ass up right. Make you follow rules and all type of shit in Tampa Bay jail. It ain't like Broward and Dade where a few niggas get to run the whole mother bank and the guards give extra trade to the and fight. They say Tampa kind of safe, but it's hard though. Why? Make you rude. Hey, put your shirt on when you're out in the day room. Say, jump up your jumpsuit. Say, man, make sure everybody got their shirt on. They say they got some rules for your ass down in that Tampa Bay jail y'all in. But I just want to tell you, yellow man, I'm disappointed in you knew they killer. You know what my brother did? When my brother went to trial, they gave that 99 years. You know what they did? And they jumped up and flipped the table over and said, you can take the hood out the nigga, but you can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga. And the bailiff came over there, so he had to wrestle for the gun. They gave his ass 99 years plus 14 more years for that courtroom outburst. That's how you get a nigga. Listen, I ain't standing nigga gone 31 motherfuckers. He ain't my brother no more. They shit his ass so much time, he can't be my brother no more. Nigga, you been gone 31 years. We got to get real acquainted. You ain't the same son mama had when we had the bunk bed. You ain't that no more. So listen. What I'm trying to tell you, nigga, you ain't sorry. Yeah, no. You ain't sorry. You got to go down there first, boy, and see if you ain't gonna get. You don't even know if you ain't gonna get. Talking about I want to express myself. This ain't the time. World watching y'all.
So y'all know them folks that killed Julio Foolio? Yeah, Sean Gathright was one of them. So he just got sentenced to life. Let's talk about him. I'll be honest, I grew up with Sean Gathright in Oxford, Mississippi. Me and Sean went to Oxford High School. Let me tell you, bruh, Sean wasn't no killer, bruh. I'm gonna keep that shit 100. Sean was not no killer. We used to sit on this man grandma's house and smoke. Sean wasn't no killer. That's why like people who be going around with guns and that be talking about switches and do all this kill, they don't scare me. Nigga, Sean was a everyday regular kid. We would skip school, like hang out, have fun, and he one of the ones that killed Foolio. And I promise you he was smart. The boy was so smart in school. I know justice has to be served. I know. But I wish there really was a different outcome for him. I really wish there was a different outcome for him.
Promo alert. Today is your boy Shine Ali. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram. He just dropped a banger called Just a Little Bit featuring IMB, Young Harvey, and it's on all platforms. Listen, watch him stand over the stove and cook it just a little bit.
Now watch me stand over the stove and cook a little bit. With the wrist in the pot just a little bit. I can show you how to flip it just a little bit. Shit talking, trap jumping in the project. You know I got flow trying to see who up next. Professional shit talking, trap nigga on the set.
Stop scrolling. The Chill Show just teamed up with Music 101 and we putting up $300 cash for one lucky supporter. Yeah, you heard that right. $300 straight to your cash out. But this ain't no regular giveaway. You gotta work for this one. And here's what you gotta do. Subscribe to The Chill Show on YouTube. Go watch the Terrence Gangsta Williams interview. Then watch his Boss B interview. Now here's the challenge. I need you to count every single time they said the word "and" in both interviews combined. Yeah, I said both, and that's not it. You also gotta tell me what was the first pair of shoes Terrence Gangsta Williams bought when he got out of jail. Once you got your answers, go to Terrence Gangsta Williams interview, drop a comment with the total number of times "and" was said, the shoes he bought, and your Cash App tag, so we know exactly where to send the money. This giveaway is only going for 7 days. The winner will be announced next Tuesday, so don't play around. $300 on the line. Real supporters only. Tap in right now. Let's see who's paying attention. Hey, do me a favor. look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. Now continue watching. Promo alert if you need promo. DM me on Instagram at music101CEO. $30 for one promo video on my YouTube. $50 for 3 promo videos on my YouTube. $70 for 6 promo videos on my YouTube. And $130 for 12 promo videos on my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tap in and get that promo if you want to win. Charleston White has struck again. Loose cannon comes to the ultimate
Five step, I'm the leader of this 8 shit.